Okay, so now I'm going to add some more detail. I have my colored pencils here. I said I would show you these, how I use these a little bit. And these are Albert Dürer by Faber-Castell, and they are water soluble, so after you draw with them, you can add water and blend them or just leave them as is. So I'm going to use this black one instead of using a Sharpie because I might add a little bit of water. I don't know that I'm going to blend them out like I did with these, but I'm going to add a little water, I think. So I'm pressing kind of hard. And I'm pressing hard to get more of the pencil onto the, in other words, instead of just doing a line like that, I'm adding a little bit more. So I have something to play with more and make it maybe a little bit thicker. Again, I'll add a little water going around first. And I'm kind of making my line a little wobbly. And then I'll just go over each of these. And see, I'm not blending it, but I'm just adding the water to extend it a little. Now I have some on my brush, so I'm going to utilize that. And maybe just use the rest that's on my brush for here. And you know, see how I'm working on 4 at a time? It's because there's always something left over on your brush and you can use it on another piece of paper. I don't even have my big watercolor down now. I just have this smaller one, but it's good to work on, you know, sets of 4 or 6, so you always can use excess paint on another piece. Okay, so now instead of going around with this, I'm just going to use the water and go like this. So I'm still blending some of the black, but the rest I'm going to leave. Like it is. Sometimes I might take a little bit more off over here. Okay, here I'm going to use a blue instead of a blue. Oh no, purple. Well, let me see. I'm going to use a blue instead of the black. using the tip of the brush, I'm just going to this one I'm going to use a lighter blue on. This one I'm not liking how it looks as much, so I'm going to take some off. Okay. Okay. Now this one I like. This one I like. This one needs something more, and this one needs some white or something. So I'm going to take my white pen and go around there. And I'm going to use my orange. And it's still a little wet here, so yeah, I want to wait till this dries, but other than that, I want to add some white in here because it's too dark now in the inside. That one I'm happy with. That one I like the way it is. It needs something more on the outside. And this one I'm kind of happy with. So for the outside here, I think I'm going to use like my orange marker. Wait, orange or pink? I could use a pink. And use some red. Actually, I'm going to use two. I'm going to use orange and red. Okay. And, you know, I can say that I think I like them as they are and then add something. And then I might not like what I add. So then they're not done because then I have to keep going until I like them. So I had said yesterday that I like these the way they were, but then I added more. And now I'm finding that I'm not as happy with them as I was since I've added new stuff. So then I have to continue until I am. That's why there's never really mistakes, because you can always keep going till you get to a point that you like it. And at first that may seem hard because you don't know where to go after you've made a mistake. But as you keep trying new things, you will fill your repertoire, you will have a repertoire of things to do in your mind, and you can even keep track of them. So you have like a resource book to, you know, go back to. But so like, I'm not loving this red that I just did, but that's fine because after it dries, I can add anything I want on it. Acrylic, crayon, paint pen. I could do rubber stamps around the edge. which actually that's what I may do. I'm going to get a rubber stamp right now. I use ones that I made myself. I make these out of erasers. I'm trying to think. I'm going to use this one. Or I should maybe use a littler one. I have little ones too. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. And I have my black ink, because I'm not liking this at all. I'm liking the inside, but I don't know if I have enough ink on here. Let's see. Yeah, I carved this out of a little tiny eraser. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the edge. Yeah, I'm liking it much better now. And it still needs some light in here. Also, sometimes I add a little glitter. If I can't get something to look just the way I want, I may add some glitter and like it. And also, sometimes things come out that you just don't ever really like, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm liking this way more with the stamp now. You need some lines in here of white. I think it's dry now. Okay, much better. And my pink. Much better. Now I like them all. I think this could have some white too, but I'm pretty much happy with them all now. You never go wrong with adding a little white somewhere. And it doesn't have to be dots. It could be lines, just marks in general. And this one too. You don't have to use white though, you can use any color that you like. Okay. And for one last step I'm going to use, it is my gold leaf marker. It smells pretty bad, so you either use it a very short time or take it outside. And this is just to give a little nice sparkly highlight. I don't know if you're going to see it in the video. And I don't use this on all of them, but I have an urge to use it on here. And then see, you get like a glittery. Now you could do the gold all around the whole edge. I'm not going to. I'm just going to put it a little bit in one ring. the gold effect. This one I want a little more, I think. And if you don't have a pen like this, you can just use a little glue and then add some glitter to it. Sometimes once I get started with this pen, I can't stop because I like how it's coming out, but now I am loving them with the gold on it. And I didn't know I was going to do that when I started. And now I'm going to let these dry and flatten them out, putting them in between a book with some weight on it. And they will be finished until I decide what I'm going to do with them. And when I figure that out, I will be back next week to show you what I do with them. All right, I hope you like this lesson, and I hope you at least got out of it that you can go different directions. You can start with one thing in mind and use all different supplies to get effects that you would like to see or that you want to experiment with. Okay, thanks so much. Hope you like this lesson. Bye-bye.